What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show with another video, and today we're talking about One's Justice or All's Justice, right? I don't know why, but for some reason I always call it One's Justice, even though I think that's the first game in the series. But no, we're talking about All's Justice today. I just seen the release date trailer thing. I really wasn't paying much attention to this game. I think I made a video about it a while back, and I was like, okay, it could be a pretty cool game. It looks like it's a good fighting general type My Hero game. Like, I'm not mad at it, but you know what I'm saying, I might not be picking it up. But that changed with the appearance of this next trailer, because it seems like this actually has like a mission mode or a story mode that you can actually just do. And I'm not gonna lie, to me that plays a big part in games that I like. And I've always been a fan of My Hero, don't get me wrong, I always loved My Hero, and I always thought that the story was interesting. You know, I love me some My Hero. But now February 6th, we finally get to play this new game. And like I said, a lot of different things that I was kind of expecting. So we do know that it deals with like the final war, right? Like it's dealing with that specific time frame. So this is the fight for Shigaraki. It is a 3D arena fighter, you know, at its core. And I know a lot of people really don't like to give 3D anime fighters like a chance because they can be kind of hit or miss. A lot of them have been missed. Just on the game side of it though, this is the largest roster that we've seen in any of the games. Obviously it is the third game. It's like full burst. You got tag team battles, you got the rising mechanic, multiple game modes. They got like story mode, team up missions, archive battles. You can fight as like heroes or villains and like kind of really finish that legendary showdown between All for One and One for All. You know, you get to finish the game, you know, finish the story. Comes out worldwide February 6th, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Now we got to take on stuff out the way. We do need to talk about synopsis. If you've never heard of My Hero before, My Hero Academia follows a character named Deku. He is a quirkless boy. Now, quirks are like powers that people can get in this world, and these quirks can be really good. They can be really trash. For instance, you can have a fire quirk. That's really good. You can shoot fire, control fire, or whatever. You can have a quirk that just flips an object upside down. And it might not seem good at first, right? But the whole point of My Hero is to show that like anybody can be a hero. Because our main character is quirkless. He ends up inheriting a power from his mentor, basically the best superhero in the entire world. He inherits this power and he trains to master this power. And then there's like a whole bunch of evil organizations, there's villains. It's like a superhero story, but anime. Now sliding back to the game portion of it. One thing I feel like that's very interesting for me is that this gives me sort of a Naruto Storm 1 vibe. So if you guys don't remember, in Naruto Ninja Storm 1, they had like the full like 3D Leaf Village. You could actually go explore the entire Leaf Village. It was like that in Storm, and it was like that in I believe the game is called Rise of a Ninja. But basically it was like you would do missions and stuff, and that was like your story for Storm 1. But you do missions and fights throughout this world, but the world was kind of like interactive. You had a little bit of stuff to do or whatever. It wasn't on a grand scale, but if you look at the trailer for this new My Hero, it looks to be similar. It looks to be on a grander scale. You see in the trailer, Deku is like flying through places, swinging with Black Web. He's going crazy. And just from what I'm seeing, this actually looks like the best game, at least for My Hero. This looks like the Genesis. I think with My Hero One's Justice 2, I started to like that game a lot more. You know, so I liked the first one. The first one was okay, but the second one to me just felt a little bit better. This one looks to be like the pinnacle of all of that. And with My Hero ending soon, I'm curious. But no, it looks like a fully fleshed out, like, I don't know in the trailer if they're showing off like what the story mode would look like, but pretty sure it might be just like a select story mode thing. But they do show the team up mode with the missions and stuff, and it kind of reminds me of a phone game. I think My Hero had a phone game that was a lot of the characters kind of running around using their abilities and stuff. And I feel like this is the foundation of what that comes from, because I always wanted to play it on console, but not gacha. Like you see Deku fighting Stain in the trailer, you see Endeavor fighting the Nomu, so it might have something to do with story mode. But for right now, I know for a fact that it's gonna deal with that mission mode. I'm really excited to get into this final fight. The last couple of seasons for My Hero have been fire. Definitely can't wait to check this out. Let me know in the comments below if you're excited for this game. I'm kind of curious. I wasn't really into it. I kind of didn't really care about it, but like the feeling of watching Naruto and playing these climatic battles, it kind of excites me. So I don't know. I'm interested. I'm gonna pick it up. I might actually go through and play, like, before it comes out, play all three. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing some of that. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys next video.